Alright. Well, button's been hit. And you know what that means. It's time to say hello to YouTube. Hi YouTube. We're gonna do something. But let me make sure the stuff works. You gotta always make sure the stuff works. It doesn't like to work sometimes. Oh, but it works this time. Hello. We're here. Oh, we're gonna do something. I don't know what yet. I just kind of got on here and was like, you know what, I'm gonna stream, and I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, actually. So it might be a disaster, you know? Sometimes sometimes it ain't great, you know? But what are you gonna do? What's to be done? I don't know why I moved this over here. I'm not ready to do that yet. Let's see. What did I do? What have I done? I made a new created wrestler, so I guess I'll show that. Made Kitiana, who's fairly popular, but not, I don't know. Rox is probably the most popular, but Kitiana was up there. Kitiana got, somebody took a screenshot of her and Tia, both, at some point way back when, and that, like, it was a really popular screenshot. And then somebody told me about it because they didn't tag me in it. And I was like, I don't really care that much. It's fine as long as people, you know, find it. But then they were like, no, you should say something. And then they were like, oh yeah. And then I said something. And I was like, oh hey, I made those. That was all I did. And they're like, oh yeah, this guy made them. And that was it. That was all that. That was the interaction. I don't know why I shared that. Anyway, let's. I probably should have gotten into the game before I did this, but you know what? Actually, I'm gonna do a thing. This is unprecedented, but we have to do it, or else we'll get in trouble. Well, not really, but it'll play 5 seconds of a thing and may or may not trigger YouTube. So let me actually start the game here. All right, now hold on. We gotta wait just a second. Just a second. All right, great. Great, it's still starting. Oh god, it's going so poorly right now. Okay, now we're good. Okay, good. Actually, all of that came up on my audio, didn't it? Oh, no, it didn't because I have the audio muted. Haha. Smart. What a happy accident that was. All right, excellent. Now let's turn this on. And let's start our stream playlist. Because, you know, that's the thing now. Oh, and well, I guess we should actually switch over to the game, huh? Hey, look, there's a WWE. That's what it looks like. Hopefully it looks fine. Oh, lost my lid. These aren't, you know, my family water, our family water, I'm sorry, our family water. I've said it a million times, I'll say it again. Water's fine, you know, my review. Water is fine. Bottles could use some work, you know, just the cheapest bottles. But maybe that's because they put all the quality into their garbage water. I don't know, all water tastes like garbage to me, but you gotta drink it. It's important. Anyway, let's go to uploads. Why not? Why are we starting here? I don't know. Look, this is the thing I made. 8 people have downloaded it. It just went up like, I don't know, an hour and a half ago maybe, so it's fine. Oh, that's Kitiana. That's what I made her look like. She came out really good. I'm fairly happy with it. Just looking at this before I get into any super details. So one thing about this year that's really upset me personally, on a personal level. Oh yeah, oh man, we're doing Skyrim bits now. That's good. I like it. Meridia. Somebody made a mod. So not to get into Skyrim modding. Somebody made a mod that revoiced Meridia. And I can't. I don't like it. They made her like really sweet sounding. It doesn't work. Meridia's supposed to be bitchy. That's her whole thing. She's all like, listen, hear me and obey. I'm like, this is great. I love Meridia. She's good. It's really annoying when you find that beacon, though. You're like, God damn it. There's another quest that I'm going to put off for like 1,000,000 hours or never do. Anyway, that's Kitiana. You'll notice I don't really touch boots anymore, or at least not right now. You can't... So one thing that's... Like, here's where I got sidetracked, sorry. One thing that's been really pissing me off this year, and I don't think it's coming back, but you can no longer make images wrap on the boots on any of them. It doesn't work anymore. So you're stuck with your spot images, which is what I call those when you can't you can't switch the formatting. I call that spot imaging. When there's certain times where you want to use either one. I guess I'll get into that today while I'm saying it. But so you can't make them wrap anymore. So it's kind of like if you need a spot thing, like if I want to put some initials or like a word on the boots, that'll work. That's fine. I can do that. But for like full-blown things, no. I'm just gonna not touch that stuff. Knee pads are still fair game, but I was like, overall, the knee pads that are the whole thing there, it kind of goes with it, so I just kind of left it. Anyway, let's take a better, closer look at her. Some nice, relaxing music. I can't. Now I have the playlist over here. That's Bravely Second. Oh yeah. Oh, I've been working on the Virginian. I changed him around. He's Craig Winslow now. Ignore Doug St. Louis over here. He's for later. We'll get to him eventually. I'm slowly working on him. That's an old character that I used to make a lot. I'm kind of looking forward to bringing them back. I don't think I'm gonna upload them, but anyway, that's Kitiana right next to Rox. So let's get into... I did a face scan. There's one little flaw in it that I'll happily point out. It's barely noticeable. You gotta really be looking at it. One flaw in the face scan, if we get real close, you can kind of see the eyebrows poking down a little bit. And that's because I've learned something with her. I didn't feel like redoing the face scan to do it over. I could have, but I was just like, I'm not doing that. Because I didn't want to like mess it up again. Like I was like, oh no, it came out so well this time that I don't want to touch it, so I just left it alone. But next time I was like, okay, make sure you thin the eyebrows out every time. Word to the wise out there. But she got the hair dye going. Kind of just like blended. She's blonde. She's always been blonde. That's kind of her thing. She's the blonde to Rox's brunette. So, blended all that stuff in there. Hair dye is a tricky thing. It always takes for fucking ever. If you want to do it right anyway. If you want to do it wrong, then it's pretty easy. Well, even then, it's still tricky. It's really touchy. I know on an older video, if you're watching on YouTube, there's a Callie Clemens video where I actually do some hair dyeing on stream, and kind of show what you want to do with that stuff. It's all about like, it's really time consuming, but you want to do it. You want to do your darks on the outside, or however you want to do it. And you always want to. I could be wrong about this. I think you always want to go dark to light, something like that. But you have to mess around with it. One of them leaves a little thing, but you really want to like go up darker and lighter by like increments of 10 and then blend it all in as you go. You can still see some of the lines there, and I could easily blend that in a little bit better, but once we zoom out, you don't notice any of that shit. So, and you're never going to be that zoomed in usually in the game, so it's fine. Let's see what else. Anyway, I'm tired. Let's get in there. I kept it pretty simple for the most part. I did do some cutting. Let's see here. Let's see. So I used the Thea Hale attire. Thea Hale? Is that her name? Something like that. What the Chase U girl? She's there. You can go find her. I basically use that attire. I mean, it's pretty easy to find. But I cut out this bottom part down here, and then I put a pattern there. That's pretty much all I did. And then I cut around those little straps down there to keep those. I thought about keeping the U's up here, but when I tried something with them, it didn't really look very good. So I just didn't do it. Anyway, let's see here. Just to show custom images. This is the nice part. If I really fuck up here and like accidentally save a bunch of shit, I can just go download her again. So it works out pretty fine. This was the thing right here. So this is what this looks like with the whole grid thing that I always talk about. As you can see, it just kind of cuts off where that stuff is. Actually, is this the right one? I mean, it is. It is the right one. Hold on. There's a better one. I know there is. It's right here. This is the better one. But actually, this is nice because this shows the stages. This was stage 1. Was it stage 1? Actually, no, I'm trying to think. Yeah, it was. This was the first stage. Right, so as you can see, I had to tweak right there in the center of her chest. I had to make that go down. And I was really dodgy on these side parts over here, so I colored them a different color, so I knew that if I had to adjust something, I could move that stuff around. Also, you can't really see it, but there's a couple adjustments I had to make in the back. I had a different hairstyle on there, which I should show something with. We might try to make a new character today, just so I can show some things that I learned that are kind of funny. But yeah, this was the start, and then we evolved it into this, where I cut out the little straps back here. I think that might have been 1 or 2 tries, I can't remember. But it took me a little bit. I'm starting to get a lot better doing that now. Or this whole process. But then that becomes, oh, where is it? Oh god, it's embarrassing. Oh, this right here. Which I found this, like, supposedly like, what's that? Like, it's kind of sequins. Spandex sequins kind of thing, and then I took like a scale mail pattern and used that for the back part, and I just kind of used an app called Logo Pit to kind of put all this together. That's what I use to make these cutouts and all this stuff. If you ever out there, I was recently asked what programs I use for by somebody on YouTube, and I was like, oh, I should probably tell people that because it's kind of important. I use an Android phone. I use to do everything. So if you have an iPhone or something like that, maybe this stuff I'll talk about will be there. Maybe it won't. It's hard to say. But yeah, that's the top part. Let's look at the bottoms. And then yeah, I just kind of carefully matched the colors, made the leather, did all that stuff. Used that for the armband because I thought it looked good. Used those for the wristbands because I thought they kind of went with the whole thing. That's the story of that. Lower body. Like I said, didn't touch the boots. Lower body is kind of an interesting one. So I cut out the top part of the bottoms. The top part of the bottoms. Let's show that off. This was phase 1 right here. If I remember right, I definitely had to move some stuff, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I nailed it in the first try. Sometimes I nail it first try. Like I said, every now and then. Now I think I brought that circle down, maybe. Hard to say. But this was the final one. Right there. As you can see, I kind of got all the stuff in line, got my ducks in a row, and then just went for it. Now, as you'll see, one thing we're missing is that U shape, which is just part of the legs, is that like Chase U logo or whatever the fuck. And I remember that so that has chased me. I hate what I just did there. God, I hate it. That chased me off of doing her attire last year was she had something that like used that look. I was like, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get around that. I don't even know if that's still in the game this year. I haven't really looked very close. But I remember liking it, whatever she used last year. I just never got, and I kind of stopped playing it a little bit earlier than what I normally would. Doesn't matter. Anyway, this is what that came out. This looks like when you cut it all out. Usually, like I said, I kind of, this one, I remember these lines back here got kind of complex because I had to use like a circle and a line to make the curve just right, and it was a little complicated. There you go. That's how you do that, and then after that you cut out the green, paste over top of the thing. This is the Ultra tire right here. I'll just show it now. That way we don't have to go into all that. The Ultra tire, I used like this chainmail as the sides, and then it's the same pattern. I just put a filter over it and made it purple. And I thought it kind of came out cool. The reason I went purple was because, and I'm going to start doing this more, the entrance I used had, like if you use an Ultra tire, it turns off your lighting for entrances. And so because it was purple lighting in that, I decided to just go that route. But anyway, this is what it looks like down here with the scale mail, same stuff. And that pattern, so it's shaped a little differently because I honest to God I couldn't remember where I put everything last time, so I just did it like this. But despite all that, so I don't know if I can show this or not. Let's find out. Oh, Persona music. I forgot I put this on the playlist. Persona music, quite good. Now I'm gonna get sidetracked by Persona music, sorry. Hopefully nothing gets flagged here. If it does, we'll know why. It's because Persona music. I kind of, after thinking about it, I was like, you probably shouldn't have done that. Whatever. It's fine. What are they gonna do? Not let me make money off these videos I already don't make money off of? It's fine. I just do it because I like showing things and teaching people how to do stuff. And then saying stupid shit. That's what I do here. Where was I at? What was I doing? Oh yeah, these U's. So for these U, to cover this part up, I was like, it'd be really cool if I could make this kind of look like a piece of armor to cover this up. So what I did, and it was tricky because if you go too far in it, it'll start getting into the fishnets and all that stuff, so you don't want to do that. So what I believe I did, just to show it, no, I used this right here, which is, I have two different numbered grids. I have the big numbered grid for outfits where I combined two of them, and basically I just go by, you know, the numbers and where things are in the middle and how that all works. Then I have single ones for like smaller stuff. That's for like knee pads, other things like that, right? And stuff like this, where I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to nail this shape. It's not like a complicated shape, right? It's just like a kind of a U pattern, but still there's stuff you gotta cut out. So you gotta go along that line on, what is that, 58, on this curve, on this stuff right here, all this stuff. And you cut all that stuff out. And then that becomes this U, which is basically like, I took some like rusty, not even rusty bronze, but like some like, it was called grungy bronze, and I was like, that's pretty cool. And then I took like the heads of some like rusted fucking brass bits or whatever, and fucking made those for nails. I was like, that looks pretty fucking cool. So that came out pretty good. For the Ultra tire, I basically just ran a filter over it and made it silver. Worked pretty well. Alright. That's Kitiana for the most part. Her tattoos are pretty much the same, although they might be fair warning on every character I will ever make in every game. Always on the shoulders, I forget every year what I did on them. so they'll probably always look slightly different. I looked it up on 2K24 as to what I did, and even then I was kind of like, I'm just gonna wing it when I get in there. I can't honest to God remember what the exact combination of things on the shoulders is, because the way tattoos work. You know, let's go look at that stuff. Appearance. Hopefully we don't mess anything up. Sometimes these tattoos get a little fucking glitchy every now and then. I had oh, you know what? I just now realized I forgot to put a mole on her. But that's fine. I'm just gonna leave it. It's already uploaded. The damage is done. Just realized I forgot to do that. But last time I did it, so when I was messing with Rox, I put a mole. I put Rox's mole on her lip, like I always do. It's where it goes. It is a canon for the character in every game she has ever been made in. Despite all that, what happened was, so I did that, and then I realized I had the wrong face scan for Rox, so I uploaded the face scan. The face scan already had the mole. I had to delete that, and then yeah, my phone went off. Why did my phone go off? Oh, who can say? Let's look. Let's look, just in case somebody's warning me. Oh, somebody followed me on Twitter. Okay. Well, I'll get back to that. That's important. That's business for something. Anyway. What was I talking about here? I got distracted by stuff. Oh, I put the mole on Rox, and then I had to take the mole off, but suddenly the tattoo just disappeared, but it was still there, and I couldn't get rid of it. Which was a huge problem because they were doubled up. I don't remember how I did it. I think I just ended up having to redo some stuff, which was a pain in the ass. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, but like, be careful with that right now. It seems to be a little bit glitched. Especially, it seems like it's mostly face tattoos. But anyway, the way tattoos work, like I was talking about, so you get the arm that goes up, cuts off at a certain point. Then usually I have the chest come in. That we usually go into part way into the arm stuff, as you can see there. Like, it's probably being, here, let's uncover it from my head here, because I know that's a thing. So right on the corner, we're looking at her left shoulder, our right. As you can see, the tattoo kind of goes in. That part, that rose right there on the shoulder, that's a separate thing that we put there to fill in the gap. And every year I have to kind of remember what I did for that stuff. Pain in the ass. There is a little gap on the back of the arm, but it's I'll live with it. Usually, as you can see, I just have like these little things, these roses. That's for her hand, as you can see down there. Because hand, if you have a wraparound tattoo, it'll cut off at the wrist. So if you want to put something on their hand, it has to be a separate spot image. So that's how you do tattoos. It's a little tough. All this stuff is made. Not to plug Logopit some more. I made all these tattoo combinations in Logopit. I cut out like actual tattoos and then rearranged them just so that you have to kind of make sure they go together, and then fill in the gaps with like stuff like filler tattoos, like those little stars and stuff like that. That's how you do tattoos. It's a lengthy process, but once you do it, it comes out really cool. I did that because I found that while I could find a full sleeve wraparound tattoo, it was pretty rare, and most of the time it was always the same ones. So I wanted to make my own stuff, or find like actual like tattoo sleeves that people had. The problem with that is you can't make a wraparound image with stuff like that. It'll always cut off at the like certain point in their arm. It'll always cut off. So, or unless you have the full arm, sleeved out, and like somebody went around and took a picture of their whole arm, and even then, you'd still have to cut it all out and reassemble it. So I just cut individual tattoos out that I could get good pictures of and reassembled them. That's how you do tattoos, kids. It's a whole thing. Check something over here real quick. Alright, good. Excellent. We're doing alright. Cool. Anyway, that's Kitiana. She came out really well. I'm pretty happy with the way she came out. Let's see. I haven't thought too far ahead as to what I'm gonna do after this. Probably just play some universe mode. I'll play a match with Rox and Kitiana. Why not? Yeah, Royal Rumble 24. Why not? I'm still working on Craig. Fucking good old Craig. I'm gonna tell you that boy right there. Not that Craig. I'm gonna tell you. See, I'm trying to combine the two voices. It's not working very well. Also, Kitiana's render came out really, really well. I'm pretty tickled. I'm tickled with both of these, really. They came out like fucking excellent. Yeah, we'll make Kitiana come out second. All right. Usually I make her come out first. I don't know why. Let's see. We spent a lot of time looking at. Let's actually see like the actual entrance that I designed. Not that it's very complicated. And we'll face Rox. Tire 1, why not? I'm pretty lame, as in I almost always pick the same two fucking payback moves because they make for the best matches. I'm just shooting for 5 stars. I never get far enough into the universe stuff to actually start putting different stuff. I always have this big goal of like, oh no, I'm gonna start making like jobbers and mid-card guys, and then I never get around to it. And that's just how it goes. That's how the cake ends up greasy. I don't know what that even means.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, Rock!
This superstar won't ever throw him in the towel. The WWE Universe keeps egging him on. That is a recipe for disaster.
Oh, wait, what is so wrong with the WWE Universe supporting this superstar?
It's all a prelude to a big fall, Saxton. The WWE Universe will only support you as long as you're successful. Mark my words.
Oh, God. Oh, geez, computer, why do you do this to me? It's fine. Nothing bad is happening. I'm just upset that I can't format things the right way.
Focused on the competition. I expect
it's fine. Rox is entering the ring. It's no big deal. So this really calm music, which is very nice. I could try to sync up entrance music, but that's so much work. I don't feel like doing it. Then I mess up the formatting again. Then I gotta click on everything all over again. It's a whole thing. That's Rox. We all know it. We all know that's who they are. Normally for this one, I like how it's the Octopath Traveler. Is this Octopath? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure it is.
And her opponent from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Usually this is Blast 5, I think, is the music, so it's supposed to be really intense.
Gentlemen,
it's the opposite of what's playing right now, which is fun.
But
you know, people will get upset about copyright if we play that, so, you know. I also really like, I made the entrance attire really simple too. I was just like, just jacket, just put jacket on. I don't want too much because she's going to do that flip.
Matches we've had in quite some time.
So you can't like put a robe on her. I thought for a hot minute about changing her entrance to something different, but then I couldn't find anything that fit, and I kind of wanted to go back to like her older gimmick where she had kind of more of like a fucking warrior attitude. So that's what I did.
Tonight, we know this superstar is focused on creating a stir in the women's division.
We're chain wrestling. Rox is better at it than I am.
Superstars in the women's division today. A superstar who's taken her opponents to hell and back nearly every
time she steps into the ring. Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Fox, I'm just going to walk over here. Thank you.
Offense there. All tied up now.
All right, now let's actually chain wrestle. I'm ready for it this time. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm gotten really good at it. Look how good I got. Then I always forget what side of the thing I am. So I start looking at the other person. You see they're beating you, you gotta hit them. You gotta hit them in the head. Crank the headlock. I'm gonna let her win. I'm gonna let her win this. She's gonna whip me, and that's fine. That's cool. That's hey, she whipped me outside the ring though.
Turning the tables. Check out the springboard.
I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the wrong button, but it's fine. All right.
Leading her into the corner now. Knife edge chop. My goodness, did you hear that chop?
I like a good hard. I like knife edge chops in the corner.
This is just establishing dominance.
I realized something when I was making movesets today.
Things are
Was
really
it today that I
going
made
her
her
way right
moveset? I think it might have been last night that I finished Kitiana's moveset. Then I kind of did all the detail work today, which wasn't a whole
Lifts their
heck of a
opponent
lot.
up. Look at the power.
But I realized something when I was making movesets. I very much adhere to the Japanese style of wrestling when it comes to movesets. So I really go out of my way to avoid
counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Closed fists.
She reverses.
I don't like them.
Creates an opportunity.
But when I'm designing men's movesets, because I was messing with Dead San Luis moveset today,
Misses the target.
I am all about closed fists. Mostly because I view them as American-style wrestlers. I don't know why I do that. But like, if you really look close, I try to really go out of my way to not make anybody throw an actual punch.
Oh no, this isn't going to be good.
They'll do chops. They'll do elbows.
Look at the power.
No actual punches.
Suplex.
She's starting to struggle here. When I make
but you know this one is still up in the air.
You can go in and make a punch however much you want to do. Oh, hey, we got the, what is this? Cassette Beast. A game that I played for about 20 minutes and was like, wow, the music in this game is great. I don't really care for Pokemon.
Momentum isn't completely out of her side just yet.
She's doing whatever she can to get back into this fight.
We're doing it.
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. Boom. Giving up now is
gonna have the chop off.
To finish this.
So one of us throws a punch. Also, I don't mind a slap. I don't mind an open hand slap.
Toe to toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
But I did.
Bam.
I like an open hand slap. There we go. Now we're just slap each other.
Both competitors keeping at each other no matter what.
Oh man, we're just slapping.
WWE Universe
rapid fire shots. Another superstar backing down.
I've learned that I like to lose these more than win them, or try to get it to tie.
Just like that, she turned it around. Big strike across the back. That was a big
strike across the back. All right. Here's the thing I brought back this year for Kitiana that I forgot this was a move of hers. To do that flip kick like that. I missed it. Let's see.
Going for the home run.
And
she just avoided some serious damage.
Set up for a second time.
Stay pressure. I actually might just win this right here. Yeah, I did. Yep.
She wins! She wins!
That wasn't my intent.
Here is your winner, Kitiana Baker!
A big win for her, and she certainly earned it.
Every single victory in this business means something. And you can tell just by looking at her reaction that she absolutely understands that.
I was happy that I was able to use this attire, because as soon as I seen it, I was like, I really like that. I hope I can actually do something with it. And then I was like, let me just try. I doubt it's gonna work, and then it worked out really well. Yeah, that's her. I'll go take. Hi, Julian. Julian, I will. What was it? Yeah, I know. I just read your text message. I will get back to that. I think that guy did follow me, and I did follow them back. That was a couple days back. At least I think I did. I'll have to check. I haven't got any like actual messages from them, but yeah, I believe I did follow them. Just so you know. Oh, Julian, this might be a really boring stream for you, because I think I might just be making stuff today. I'm just showing a thing that I made and going into stupid amounts of detail about how to do it. Anyway, let's the show moveset wise. But look, I am making Craig Winslow. The Virginian is Craig Winslow. I'll show what I did, because I did it at like 2 in the morning the other night and was like, yeah, fuck it, man, this is Craig, this is what we're doing. I'm eventually gonna make Jacob his manager. It's gonna be fucking awesome. I can't wait. I'm really excited about it. Anyway, let's see. I keep thinking her warm-ups are messed up. They're not. It's pacing 2, rope check 3, come get some. But like, she does different shit every now and then. It's weird. I think that might be bugged too. Anyway, nothing I can do about that. Just show finishers. Fireman's carry. This thing. There is a super finisher this year. This should be a super finisher. I didn't realize we still had that. I missed the button. Well, I'll sign it right here. You can do that at home on your own time. Or not. I like the slingshot lariat for her too. Good old frog splash. All that stuff. Still got the same stuff. Diving. Oh man, that's signatures. So she has 2 run in the corner finisher or signatures, because I always keep that. I always keep this, but I really like this cartwheel Pele kick, and then I wanted all these cardiac kicks that go along with it, because I like a handspring for her. It fits with like historically how I viewed that character to be. I don't know why. It's hard to explain. Kitiana at one point when I was would make her was a very different character than what she became eventually. But I like what she became, and we show the evolution of this in my own head. My own head canon happens here, and you're all subject to it, sorry. Anyway. That's her moves. I didn't make any changes. Wait, I did. I did make a change, I forgot. This should be a super finisher. Not that we'll ever do it, but I'll save it for that slot too. Anyway, just for funsies, let's go check out Craig. I haven't uploaded him or anything, and I don't think I ever will, but for my own entertainment. I gotta really go into some detail with him. Fucking go Blue Knights, you know? Oh yeah. Slap that logo together in like 5 minutes. Cut the fucking Cobra and Blue Knights thing out there. I love his entrance attire. It's fucking great. I had it as just his regular attire for a while. So with that fucking cutoff shirt on, he's getting ready to mow the fucking lawn. He better watch out for those rocks though. He'll hit those rocks. You know it's Craig. You know Craig. I mean, come on. He's gonna hit those rocks. Craig Winslow is, you're right. I do need to explain. Julian is right. He's in the Twitch chat right now. For those watching on YouTube later, or the stream later. Craig Winslow is a podcast associate of ours. He's a another developer over at Sweet Tea Games. Look out for their new game upcoming, called 22 Rifle. I don't know what it is yet, but man, I don't think anybody does. We're more friends with his best friend Jacob Washington, but you know, it is what it is. They're from Coburn, Virginia. Go Blue Knights. It's a whole thing. I don't need to save anything, but no, that's Craig. Hooray, bots! I miss ass. Bring back ass. It was funny that they bleeped it out. I really missed it. I hope Suikoden is good. I mean, it's Suikoden. It's probably fine. The original Suikoden, like, there's not much of a story. Like, some people are gonna die in it at some point. That's about it. Sometimes people die in it. Who is gonna die? Who can say? Don't fuck up certain things though, because they'll die and you actually don't want them to. It's a whole thing. Anyway, what should we do? You know what? I know it's not gonna be a great thing for a lot of people to watch, but let's start a new character. I always just start with the real basic thing because I'm going to delete everything anyway. Who am I going to make now? I don't actually know, but I do want to show some stuff. Oops. Yeah, you know, I probably should make them. Let's start them. Let's start Tia Galleretto on stream. Why not? I don't think I'm definitely not going to get to the point where, like, I actually start to put details together, maybe, but you can at least see, like, the process up to this, like, and how to start a character. So I think that's, like, sometimes that's, like, a really tough thing to do. I've been wondering what kind of body type I've wanted to give her for a while now. I think I used to have this one on her, right? That seems right. It's either that one or this one. I don't think I want to give her the real muscly one. I liked that for Rox because Rox's story was she got hurt and came back and is buff as shit now, and I think that's fun. So I'm leaving that as the story. And then I used the same one for Kitiana because I was like, well, that's just what Kitiana's body type is, so, or should be. Like, this is a brand new one, by the way, for those that don't know. If it was in the last game, I don't remember it. And it's very possible I don't remember it. There's probably a couple more that I just don't remember. I think this might be new, actually. I've never actually seen it. Oh, that guy. Oh, okay. Well, I'll try my best. But at the same time, I mean, I played Suikoden 1 like 3 or 4 times, Julian. It should be fine. Just let them come on. It'll be fine. I know Suikoden. I should play the remaster just to see what it is. Actually, hold on. You'll have to look up in the corner of your screen right there, but this came in the mail just yesterday, I think. And I also have it on PC for some fucking reason because I'm sick in the head. That way I can leave that. Is it sealed even? Yeah, it is. It's sealed. Good. So now I have a sealed copy of Suikoden remake. Is it how? Is it different, Julian? Is it? Because I've heard it's the same. The review I read was like, nah, it's the same game. Like, I've heard like the review I read of it was they're the same games, but it's slightly remastered. Things are like maybe translated a little better, but like the remastered packaging overall isn't actually that impressive. But I'd be curious as to your opinion on if it is or not. Don't tell me right now. I'll try to play it before the podcast just a little bit. Might as well. What the hell am I doing with my day other than doing shit like this? Anyway, we're staring at this girl in her underwear and her hair and with no hair. We should probably actually do something about that, huh? I should decide on a fucking body type, shouldn't I? Alright, let's go with this for now. We can always change it later. I'm not gonna even touch skin color or anything like that just yet. Let's go here. So when I start a character, I go here, and I just kind of mess around. So I'm making Tia, I know what she's supposed to look like in my head. It's always a good idea to go in with a head image of what the character looks like, right? So, if you're unfamiliar with who Tia Galloretto is, they were on 2K24. They've been on a lot of these games. Anyway, this is the spot I wanted to show. Okay, all right. Okay, let's find a good starting point. Okay, this hair right here. Okay, this hair. It's not very good hair, but it's the forehead's all fucking weird. The hairlines in these games are always so fucking far off. Like they're so weird. They're so like forehead heavy, and it feels like all of them are like that. That's not what I'm here to show. I want you to look right along, kind of like her collarbone. It looks fine. There's nothing really going on there. And that's what I want to show right there. This is a hair that comes with the game, mind you. Now, if we go down one, we will get to a hair that is unlocked by the island. And check this out. Suddenly, there is a seam that goes around the head and the neck area, where the skin color is radically changed. And I noticed this when I was messing around with Kitiana, actually. I was like, because I was using this hair right here, and I wasn't going to use it for her. Reason I was using it is because I was trying to do stuff on her back, so this gets the hair out of the way for me to do that. Good point of advice right there. If you want to do stuff to the back, change the hairstyle so you can actually see. It's very nice to do that. Anyway, and then I just kept looking at it. I was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with her neck right there? Like, that's really weird. And I was like, what did I add to her that made that happen? And turns out, yeah, all the island hairstyles, all these 5 that I'm going to click on, these are all unlocked by that, all have that problem. But all the regular ones, totally fine. No problem. It's like I don't know what's up with them. I think they're just kind of like really quickly slapped into the game. So they kind of just almost changed the head entirely to do it. Not really sure what's going on. But like, it's pretty drastic. Like, if this happened in Skyrim modding, and this does happen in Skyrim modding, to the point where, like, sometimes, like, if your skin textures get messed up in Skyrim modding, you'll have stuff like this where it'll cause, like, a neck seam, is what it's called. There are certain skin textures where they have specific fixes that you can download and put on to fix that stuff. But not in this game. So be wary of that if you're unlocking things from the island. That it'll leave this like wicked fucking neck seam in there. I'm sure there's a way to hide it. If you just wear a t-shirt or something, you'd be fine. Depends on what you're trying to do, right? But just be aware that that's a thing. I seen it. I was like, man, I wonder if anybody else but me notices that shit. Because I spend so much time like zoomed in on fucking character creation models sometimes. Anyway, Tia Galloretto. Oh, what was I thinking for her? I actually had something kind of in mind for her. Wasn't that. I kind of like this. But no. Tia has historically been... Let's see. This is a lot of how I start, is just go through hairs and go, I don't know about this one, but this one maybe. I don't know about this other one, but this one maybe. I don't know, maybe this one? No, not this one. See, Island. I love this hairstyle. Island, wicked neck seam. Terrible. Crazy. I love this fucking 1970s, 80s hair. It's fucking amazing. Like, this lady is gonna fucking go drive a Pontiac Firebird immediately. It's fucking awesome. I really want to do something with it. I don't know what, though. That's Kitiana's hair. I really liked it for her. As soon as I put it on them when I was going through stuff, I was like, oh, that's the one. That's it. Ah, Tia. What do I do with her? What would I do with her? I think this one's not bad. Alright. Here's another thing. If you make the same characters every year, here's the thing that's good to do. Go through the old ones and then look at them and go, is there anything that's like this but an improvement? I think this was one of hers. It's not bad. It still looks good. This is a new one. I kind of don't like this one. This is a brand new one. It looks good until we go around the back and it looks like way too chopped off. Like, I feel like this is missing about another foot of hair. We were robbed of 1 foot of hair. I don't think I've ever used that hair for her. This was Kitiana's at one point, and then I don't think I ever used it for anything else. Alright. I like this, too. That actually is not bad. We have to remember that she wears glasses. So if we go too hard on bangs, that will be a problem. Things to remember. This actually is not half bad. That's actually not half bad. I kind of like that. Because I know the one I historically use, I'm going to go to it for her, has been... Is it... I think it's this one? Yeah, this is the one. This is the one that I've historically used. These are the ones that people always say need updating, and they're right. They do. They look better than they have in years past, though. At least they're not, like, completely clipping into each other and, like, spazzing out physics-wise and shit. So, I'll give them credit there. They need retexturing really badly, though. I'll get behind that. This rocks his hair. Just buried down here. Like, they wanted it to go away. And I'm like, oh, no, it's really good. What are you doing? It's great. This one is really... I always like this one, too. It's been a old favorite of mine. This one's always been good. See, this is another one, like... honestly, this one looks totally fine. Still looks great. But a lot of these, yeah, no, they're pretty old. This one actually looks really good this year. These, I'll show you, these two. There's 2 hairstyles that some years look amazing, and some years look like absolute dog shit. And you never know which one you're gonna get. Not this one. This one looks oddly shiny. That's why I got really enamored with it for a second. I remember back in, was it 17? It might have been 17 and 18. This used to have 2 colors attached to it that you could switch to. I wonder if that's starting to, like, kind of take its toll on it. Because, like, it looks really shiny. Like, too shiny. But this is the one. This is the one. Some years, this shit looks amazing. Like, but not this year. This year kind of looks dumb. When that bang combines with the other side and actually kind of sticks together, it looks great. When it doesn't look very good. But this year, actually, this one kind of looks good this year. Sometimes like this one is like detached on both ends on the bangs and kind of looks bad. I'm not gonna use this. It's not that good, but you know, not bad. All right. Okay, what are we actually gonna do? Oh god, the pressure. No, I think I'm gonna go with that one, but now I have to find it again. This is always the thing. This is what's time consuming about character creation, kids. Sometimes you'll find the thing you want to use, and then you'll be like, but let me look around, and then you'll be like, no, I think that one. I think that's the one. And then you spend about I don't know, 5 extra minutes trying to find it again. And then you get sidetracked along the way. No, I'm not going to use that. Who am I kidding? No, that's in use already. Don't really care for it. This I'm kind of debating on too. I actually kind of like that, but I don't know. Could use this too. That'd be kind of different. Okay, so we have... I already found it. It's this one. So this one... or this one. I kind of like this one. This was the one I was messing around with for rocks for a little bit. I think I like this one because... okay, so her gimmick is she's like a geek, kind of. She's the geek goddess. That's the whole thing. For some reason, this reminds me of that show. Yes, not only do you need money for those hairstyles, Julian. Sorry to be late to the dance on this comment. Yeah, not only do you need money for the island hairstyles, they're bugged. They're bugged as shit. I wonder if it's a character from the island itself, if that doesn't matter, if it doesn't do that. And they just were like, well, we have to unlock it outside of these modes too, so that it doesn't, you know, look like shit. Or so that people feel like they got their money's worth. But it's pretty rough. And it's funny, if anybody ever questions, why did you unlock this one? It doesn't even look very good. I thought I had enough. I thought I would have enough money to at least unlock all the hairstyles. So I was just kind of going down the list until I looked and was like, oh, I definitely don't have enough money to unlock all of them in one shot. Whoops. Guess I'm stuck with some of these. I think I'm going to go with this. This reminds me of Boy Meets World Topanga. And I'm kind of into that idea. Oops, I didn't pick it because I was pointing vigorously at the screen and then pressed the wrong button. I kind of dig it. It's the Topanga cut. Yeah, let's fucking do it. Alright, so eyes we can edit right now because... and really we just want them darker. Honestly, I don't even think we need to do this. Probably just pick a different eye, right? Sometimes it's good to... when it comes to eyes, half the time you're not looking at the eye color itself. When you're switching to this stuff, you're looking at the texture of the eye. So, for example, these two right here are pretty similar, but one is slightly lighter. But they're pretty much the same. But these, like, sometimes the iris will be a little bit bigger if you look real close. Like, the iris in this one is slightly bigger than the iris in that one. Like, the coloring part. So sometimes you can, if you want them to have a bigger iris, per se, like, that one is bigger than, at least it looks bigger. Bigger than that one. Yeah, about the same. It's tough to tell sometimes. Like, if you want a really big iris, you go with, like, one of these down here and actually just recolor it yourself, but sometimes that doesn't work out very well. I think I'm gonna go... I might actually go with this. I want to see something, actually. Let's do a little dicking. That's what I don't know why I've said that for many years. Let's do some dicking when I'm about to mess around with something that I'm not completely sure about. Ooh, that looks bad. So this one, now we know that only works with light colors. So don't pick it unless you have a light eye color. It just does not work. Looks cool though. That's a cool looking eye. I wouldn't mind. It's almost like that's a glowy eye. We don't need that. You don't want a glowy eye. You know, it seems like it wouldn't be good. Let's try this one out. I'm gonna mess with this one yet. This one seems like it's privy to be changed to darker colors. However, almost like you need a little too dark a color for it. Yeah, I don't really like that either. Alright. Okay, let's go to this then. Yeah. Okay, back to basics, I guess. And we'll just knock it down to a little bit darker brown. That's fine. I'm not gonna mess with the sclera. We'll just copy that eye, and there you go. Eyebrows, this is another thing I'm not gonna mess around with too much right now because a lot of this stuff, once we do the face scan, or once I get to the face scan, which probably will not be on stream because I am awful at face scans. Holy shit. I sit on the floor when I do face scans and get like so far into the TV to like, there's a thing that face scans do that drive me insane. I can probably show that because if something ever caught on from one of these and people were like, this guy is funny, I don't know what they'd say. Yeah, like that. Okay, we'll go with that. I don't think I'm gonna mess with their eye makeup or anything right now either. Okay. But I like this hair. Don't need to do upper body appearance or anything like that. Now we're on to clothing. So, last year I know I used... What was it? It was one of these. It was either this one or this one. I'm not 100% sure. One of the Ruby Riot ones. And then I did like a halfway thing, or like a half and half mix with her. Let's see. Let's go through though and actually see if there's anything different that I wouldn't mind messing with this time. Because if I use one of her old stuff, I have all the stuff available. It'd be easy to do. In fact, I maybe could do it on stream as long as I'm fast, although we'd all have to put up with me sitting on my phone for X amount of minutes. Which isn't really the most entertaining thing. Not that this is any more entertaining. So maybe we'll do that. Yeah. No, that's too flashy. But anyway, you just gotta... to start a character, the biggest thing is I will go through and look at stuff and then just try to make things match up. Like, okay, say I liked this top part, right? I don't hate it, but I don't like it for her. I'm not gonna use it for her. Usually you want tights. You always want to get rid of the underwear, or else it'll mess stuff up. Wow, that sounds really bad out of context, doesn't it? You want to get rid of that underwear. It's just holding you back, you know? But like now when I do that though, and when I'm going through this stuff, all I try to do is like match things up aesthetically. Usually like, okay, these two things to me, and I'm weird, we all have our own taste, right? These two things to me do not go together at all. Why do they not go together? And here's the weird reason. You'd think it's like, oh, well, obviously the bottom part looks different. You have to ignore all that because you're going to put a bunch of shit over top of everything. I'm looking at the lines, like the curves of the top and the curves of the bottom. Like, those two things don't go together. Like, this has like a straight line. This one has curved lines. So you don't want that. You're looking for something with a curve then. So now we've narrowed down our options. And then you kind of go through. That doesn't look actually half bad. There's a good belly ratio there. There's a whole thing. I don't know. I'm really weird and picky when it comes to this stuff. Again, I guess I just thought I'd show how I start a character, because it's interesting to me anyway. But this is what I do. I really like these. I really want to make those work. Man, that'd be tough though. That'd be really tough. The problem with this one is, so, all right, let's pick it. Let's do some stuff here. The problem with this one, I've seen this for a while now, and every time I come to it, I'm like, I don't know how I would do this. All those little lines, none of them are really that important, I guess, except the ones that come down. Those are important. So essentially, the line that's going back here we can pretty much ignore. The lines going to the stuff on the legs we have to actually pay attention to. If we cut stuff out, we'd have to go around all that stuff, but we could put like kind of a pattern in between that maybe. And see, these are the conversations you have to have with yourself out loud in front of other people. Fun story, I do this out loud when I'm just by myself a lot of the time, because I'm probably nuts. Anyway, so I think the big problem, you can't even, okay, you can color all that stuff, but if you notice, you cannot color the studs. So we'd have to cut around all that, and then we're kind of, how to put, I should invent a phrase for this. You're kind of like color cornered. That's good, I just invented that. You're kind of color cornered into like, okay, this, let's just, I don't need to set the material, I need the color actually. I think it's this one? Yeah, so now everything will have to match that pink. Or be along the lines where it went with that pink purple thing, right? You're kind of pigeonholed into that, which sucks. But here we are. And at that point, you'd have to go around all the lines. And man, I don't know if I feel like doing it. Man, that's a lot. Ugh, yeah, I don't know. I do this a lot too, where I'm just like, man, that's just so much. It looked cool, but I don't know. I like this one too. This one's pretty simple and to the point. It's just a belt and a thing. Like, I'm pretty sure all I would need to do is just cut the belt off, cut around the bottom. If I really wanted to get fancy, I could leave that middle part in there. How does that actually color? So these are the same. If I change the material, all the color stays that weird rainbow shit. That's not great. But can I get rid of it? That's the question. So this is this. Don't need that. It's the second color. Can I get rid of that rainbow stuff or play around it? You can kind of play around it. But man, that, ugh, God. Yeah, so you would have to cover that, which you can do, which I could do. That's easy. I could even cover the belt up there too, and leave the ring. Wouldn't be easy to do, but I could do it. Okay. I remember the problem with this one in particular is the top part to it doesn't look super great. I kind of hate how low cut it is too. I guess it's reverse low. Whatever the term for shorts being low cut is. I don't really know terms. I like that there's intense Guilty Gear music playing during all this. It's nice. This is the top part that matches it, and this is kind of rough. So let's look around and see if there's anything else like aesthetically that I wouldn't mind using for that. Probably not. Although I don't hate this. I also kind of like this too. It's very shiny though, but I've been kind of wanting to mess with it. This is Roxanne Perez's stuff. Let me see the full Monty on this. Sorry, now you're just along for the ride of me brainstorming. I don't think it's great streaming, but we're here, we're doing it. It's fine, there are other things people can watch that are probably way more entertaining. This is the full thing for this. Yeah, see, normally, and this is why I end up usually just like matching the tops and the bottoms and then kind of switching them around, because normally they are made to go together. It's just a fact of life. Oh, the facts of life. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog. Yeah, I really do like that. That does look good. And I could kind of... Almost kind of looks Iron Man-ish. Or even like... Alright, yeah, no, I like that. That's what I'm going with. What does the boots/kick pads look like for this? I think she has kick pads. Can't believe I remember that if it's true. No. Okay, she must be a boots girl. You never know if they're boots girls or kick pads girls. You can never tell. Oh dear lord. We could also just look at the character and input. Oh yeah, you could just do this. Always remember that this is an option. Go to the character that you're copying the attire from and just go, hey, what do you have on right now? Make dirty funk. Oh right, they use these boots and these knee pads. Okay. So these knee pads are fine. That way all of our textures are the same. I guess I could. Whoops. No, actually, I don't know why you started at her and then immediately went off of her, but here we are. Yeah, let's just see the full thing. Yeah, that looks... Actually, I kind of hate how that looks. This is what I was thinking of. That's why I got confused for kick pads. But you have the arm stuff. Oh, she even has a neck accessory. Looks pretty good. Okay, alright. Okay. Yeah. Okay, alright. I would change the boots, but that's about it. I don't know what I'd change them to. I have no plan beyond that, but that's what I would change. Maybe I can find something that... I think these knee pads... Certain knee pads will go underneath of everything. Which is kind of a problem sometimes. And these are going to go underneath of everything. Of course they are. So you're kind of pitching. So I might just change that too. I don't know what I'd change it to. But this, I think, will be a debate for another time. We'll just leave this just like this. This is our garbage Tia Galleretto. And this is seriously how I start things. You just get a basic thing, and then I'll go in here and hold on. Let's actually do it. I won't even touch personal information, weight class, fighting style, none of that stuff. Save and complete. Do not upload. For the love of God, don't upload that garbage. But then we'll go back in. Go back over to our garbage superstar. And then when you actually are ready to do stuff, I usually do the face stuff last. We go to, let's see, clothing, upper body. Now I don't like how they did it this year with, usually you just pick the thing and it'd go into the colors and all that stuff. Now you go over here, which is kind of nice. It just needs a little bit of tweaking because if you accidentally press that, it reverts all your colors and I kind of hate that. Anyway, then I would take this. I would go to custom images and show this thing that I've showed a bunch of times now, but let's show it again anyway. Ooh. Oh, now this is interesting because I can't read that. So that might be a thing. Oh boy. I don't think it's gonna be too bad. Image placement. No, we can read it. It's fine. Then you want to get it dead center. Usually I start by doing this. So now, if you have a numbered grid like this and you're following the true Justin system, which is a terrible one. No, it's good. It's just for crazy people. Remember that this is on the outsides of the image. So, me personally, I like to have that in the back. And I probably should change her hair so that I can actually see the back. But we have to always remember that 51 and 60 are your middle lines. So you kind of want that to line up where you think the middle of the outfit is. So it looks something like that. If it's a little off, it's a little off. Then I'll try to line all this stuff up with things that I'm going to try to cut into. So as we can see, there's kind of an outline on the clothes right there. See that? So I'm going to try to line my straight lines up with all that stuff. So see, as you can see, now I know to start when I go in to actually edit stuff, it'll be right on the line of 60 and 51. And then down here, it'll be right along the line of 90 and 81 will be where this starts. And then it's going to do some curvy bullshit that I'm going to have to fucking adjust to, but that's on me. And that's how you start these things. And it's a whole fucking thing. If you want to actually like be able to see it a little bit better, sometimes embossing helps it, but this is a really shiny material, which is, ooh. That's a really shiny material. I actually don't know how I'm going to do that. Does it shine through? Ooh, I'm glad I caught this. So then sometimes you see things like this, where it's like, I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to make that work. As you can see, because we can't change the material of anything anymore, there's kind of a mesh taking place on this, and it's really, really detailed. So anything I do has to play around that, and I don't know if it's really worth doing. Because as soon as we emboss it, as you can see, like the mesh still comes through. It's still, there's no real hiding that. And it's darker in certain spots too, which is going to actually show up on whatever image you put over top of it. Oh boy. And that's, so yeah, maybe we don't do this one. But anyway, I'll keep this here, just because, why not? This will be what I do at 1 o'clock in the morning, after this stream ends. Like, just sit here and go. Actually, you know what? Revert the fucking changes. I don't want that. Sometimes I'll go do the entrance and the moveset first. Sometimes I won't. Just depends on how antsy I am or what I want to do that day. Anyway, let's see. For stream entertainment purposes, and because I posted it on the thing, I guess we should mess around in universe. Anyway, that's how you start a character. I also just really wanted to show people that island bullshit because it's really funny to me. Be careful what you buy on there, because some of it's pretty fucking buggy in other modes, it seems. Can't believe it feels like such a rush job. It feels like they were like, well, we've been working on these hairs to add for next year, but what if we rushed them out now and put them in the island? And people can have them. We haven't fully fixed everything yet. Or we can also do MyRise. I haven't messed around in MyRise all the way through yet, and there's stuff we should unlock there. You know what? Let's go back to MyRise. Fuck it. I lied. We're going to MyRise. I don't want to do Universe right now. It's the Virginian and Rocks. It's kind of outdated, though. You know what? I lied. I'm not doing MyRise either. We'll go to Universe. We'll load this one that I was playing last time. We are in Superstar mode. Let's load this. I need to switch modes, though. I need to switch to classic mode for a second. And will allow you to see, play, and or yeah, I know how this works. If it's fine. If we screw it up, it's fine. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. Yeah, I know how it works, Paul. Thanks. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Actually, I just need to add... I'm aware, Paul. Thank you. I need to add Craig to some shows. I need to add all these guys. Doug San Luis still needs a lot of work. He is just the most average bald man ever right now, and it's great. These are the renders for those guys. Oh yeah, I forgot Superstar is just hanging out now. That's the only downfall of adding people, like doing it this way. Anyway, we need to edit. She's on Raw. We need to add you to that. How do I do that again? Fuck. Sign shows. You're on Raw now. Good job. Congratulations. We're all very proud of you. No, don't. Just this. Thanks. Craig. No. Craig, I need to add you to Raw as well. Yeah, no, he's got the Iron Shawl thing. Right. That's right. That's right. All right. Good. Now we can keep track of Craig, so that, you know, he's out there doing stuff. Don't add them to a show. They're not ready to be added to a show yet. I don't have a mood set or anything for them yet. All right. Now, if I'm right, we can switch back to Superstar mode. Yes. And I can pick up where I left off, hopefully. It might have messed up the stuff that I had going on. Also, she's number 1 in the rankings right now for the World Championship. But you know what? We made Kitiana. Okay, that's great for her. I'm happy with her. Yeah, let's begin with her. Okay. I like the Superstar mode a little bit more. If memory serves, this is probably... I know, Paul. I know. Oh, I'm not allowed to look at anybody else's matches. I have to fight Craig? But why? He's a nice guy. Oh, well. Well, we gotta fight Craig. Sometimes you gotta fight Craig. What are you gonna do? It's perfect. Hi, Baker. We're gonna fight a man. As a lady. Sometimes you gotta fight a man as a lady. What are you gonna do? And listen to Kitiana's era music.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Salt Lake City, Utah.
I don't know why I always make her from Salt Lake City. I guess it's just a callback to when I lived in Utah. You can't make them live in Provo, so fucking what are we doing here?
Have been waiting all day to get their hands on each other.
Salt Lake, Utah people come in one of like 3 different flavors. They're either really Mormon, kind of Mormon, or like complete opposite of that.
For this big match, and
we'll just say Kitiana's
everyone backstage will be watching her make an impact.
Hopefully we will, but it is Craig. I like Craig. He's a nice guy. It's Craig Winslow.
And her opponent from Richmond, Virginia,
co-founder of Sweet Tea Games, Craig Winslow. Go Cobra and Blue Knights.
Virginia, Greg Wilson.
It doesn't say Winslow. There's no last name for that,
who truly believes that
unfortunately.
the entire WWE universe revolves around them. It's got to be this talent right here.
I absolutely cannot believe what a superiority complex this superstar has.
I'll have to play through my rise to the point where we were with more updated
Yeah, but it only takes
superstars
one
now.
superstar to be the center of a universe, Saxton, and you're looking at him right now.
That way it'll be more entertaining. At least for me. Also,
He says it's all about dominance tonight and
progress.
plans on showing why everyone backstage should be scared.
Or I'll just finish that My Rise with those characters off stream, but then I'll play it again up to that point. We'll see. We'll figure out what I'm gonna do. All right, it doesn't really matter. Oh, nice. Isomnium Fowls music. I haven't heard this in forever.
A couple of impressive superstars going head-to-head here, and on one side we have a competitor who thinks it's their match.
Oh no, Craig's gonna get me. Oh, he's got him.
Confidence is key to success inside of the WWE ring, Cole. I know that kind of brash talk might seem arrogant to some, but you have to believe in yourself to achieve great things in this industry.
Let's
Now we
wrench him.
just have to see if this competitor can deliver when it counts.
Also in the ring is a competitor brimming with confidence. Someone who thinks nothing can get in the way of achieving victory tonight.
I gotta say, I love that attitude. That's the kind of blind faith
hit
you
him in the
have
belly.
to have in yourself if you want to reach the top of WWE and stay there.
Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
Oh, that didn't work out.
She turns it around with the reversal.
Down on the
Give him one of
reckless
those.
abandon.
Oh god, he's dodging.
In control here with a swinging.
So it should be noted that I didn't really do any of Craig's moves yet. so he just has Terry Funk's moveset. And I don't think I'm going to change it, honestly. I think that's just kind of perfect. He even has kind of he's just Terry Funk, but Craig. And that's fine. That works for me. Lord knows I fucking love Terry Funk. The man is my favorite wrestler. May he rest in peace.
With neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Who will break first? That is the question.
Oh God, he's beating me. Oh, it's not good.
So does the WWE fist after fist.
Here we go.
Neither one relenting here.
Oh, one thunderous final blow.
Gonna give him this sliding lariat thing. I love that move. I'm pinning them. You want to count?
Kicks out at just one.
See, that would have been at least a 2, sir. That would have been at least a 2. Due to your incompetence, it was only 1.
Knife edge chop. That'll fillet your chest.
And he's being totally cut off here.
Yeah, he's got to find some respite here.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me?
She's pumped.
Oh no!
Oh,
sometimes
looks like
he gets
she
up.
won't be gloating again anytime soon.
Really trying to do everything
we'll
she
gloat.
can.
We'll do some gloating. I promise you that. I assure you, I like to gloat.
Hits the mark. Here it comes.
Yep. It's probably not going to finish the match, but that's fine.
Oh man! An explosive attack.
Craig will kick out.
There's 2.
He's got heart.
Are we sure that wasn't 3? Just about as close as you can get.
Confidence must be waning as she hits the opposition hard, but still can't get the fall. He has to be nearly at his breaking point now.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
And that was a heck of a heave we just saw. She has taken the momentum.
Yeah, she's pulling out all the stops.
Sometimes you just got to show off for no reason, you know. All right, Craig, come on, man. You gotta do something. It's only 2.5 stars. That's not doing something. That's trying for a pin that you're not gonna get. That's not. I gotta carry this man. We gotta carry him. We gotta carry him. We gotta be the ring general here. Listen, we're trying to see that star meter up there. It's not 5 stars yet. Okay. I'll settle for 4.
Right in the mouth, relentless.
Just grounded and
so one caveat to the intergender stuff is there is no body damage in these matches, which I think is fine. It's like, who cares?
Incredible hang time.
It's a fun feature for like when you have like there's no body damage, you can't make the other person bleed or anything that I know of. You might be able to do it if you're a girl onto a guy, but I don't think you can. Oh, I got that was the signature, huh?
Wait a minute, setting in.
Oh God, spinning toe hold.
And somebody get in there to stop this. There's no damn reason to put a hold on out here.
Just looking to do some damage.
Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it.
I love the spinning toe hold. It's complete nonsense.
And he now
it's like, what if I just have to readjust this hold every two seconds? That's the gimmick. I love it. It's so great.
Put this one away here. A kick at it too.
We don't need to use resiliency.
Who wants it more?
Oh man, he's targeting the leg now. Oh man.
Great combo.
But my legs aren't even hurt. My head's very hurt though.
Kick to the gut.
And a DDT. Oh boy.
DDT. Thinking of going high risk here.
Craig's gonna fucking get some air here. Oh, Craig, I don't know if that's a good idea, buddy. Oh, it was a good idea. It was a really good idea.
Shoulders up, shoulders up.
It was almost all
Oh, Craig is pissed.
It does not get much
That's frustration right there. He's working the leg.
Needed right about now. If that
Craig really working the leg.
Continuing to punish
really
them.
work the knee.
Unable to defend herself,
Work it
unable to
to
stop
where
this
we don't
assault
think
in
you're
any
going to
way.
keep
Can she
going
recover from
anymore.
this? That's the
I
question.
forgot the quote.
I'll tell you, this guy's no competitor here is looking to give in. It's going to take a lot to end this fight.
We are just
seeing sheer perseverance.
See, Craig would throw some close punches. That's what he would do.
Oh, jeez, falling hard to the outside.
This music is hilariously upbeat for what's happening here. I love it. I love my stream soundtrack. It's great. It's really starting to come along. I added some more to it this time. Now here we make our comeback.
Gets put into the
Break
barricade.
this. Let's break property.
And now gets tossed into the ring. He's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact. Blast off.
Diving crossbody.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
I guess it didn't work. It went poorly. Oh, God. Craig's seen it coming. He saw through my ruse. Oh, no. He might win. Oh, God. That might have done it, actually. I don't know if I'll actually be able to kick out. Oh, I will. Barely, but I will.
How does anyone kick out at this point?
Oh, that was actually not great. Craig almost ruined Kitiana's debut, which is what he would do. Craig's not going to lay down for anybody.
Swats him away to get out of danger.
Wow, float over. Immediately into
Liger
a
bomb.
sit-out powerbomb.
2. No, stops the count at 2.
Incredible resiliency. Just take
I
a look
forget
at
the
the
button that I'm
WWE
trying to
universe.
use here.
They know there is no better place to be.
Here we go. Oh, I guess I have to have... Okay, I see. I forgot I have to switch the comeback things. Oh, no. Craig's seen it coming. He's too crafty.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
In position, waiting for an opening. From the top.
Oh, Jesus.
Able to make a timely escape.
Oh, damn it.
Just got clobbered. Unexpected result there. The superstar.
Let's see if I can actually do it. I mess these up a lot.
Here comes the
I always forget the timing.
shift. You feel it changing here.
Or I press the wrong button out of panic.
Boom. What's coming up here?
We're about to find out.
Oh, man. All
Check
right.
this
Well,
out. And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
Once more, setting it up.
Craig's dead.
Absolutely devastating.
There's 2. And a win here.
We could have got a 5-star there,
That'll
but
change your career.
let's, for the sake of the entertainment value of the match, that's where it would have ended.
Putting the locker room on notice with a win like that.
I have a lot of respect for the performance she just gave in this match.
She earned this win, no question.
All right. Instant Classic. $737 that we can spend on the island for garbage that we won't probably use ever. Yep, this was a Dakota Kai. So that was the rivalry I was in before I swapped over here, was with Dakota Kai and Rox. But they were becoming friends, which was hilarious. Which I was like, no, that's right. They would become friends. I just kept doing that. All right. Well, we've made no progress into the Women's World Championship. That's fine. Gotta face Craig again. You know what? Let's just simulate it. It'll be fine. Kitiana's gonna win again. I'm sorry, Craig. You'll get him next time, bud. Unless it makes me face Craig again. Then what are we gonna do? Oh God, we can't just keep facing Craig. Why do they keep making me face Craig? Now I'm pissed. Now I just want to beat fucking Craig up. Or become friends with Craig. Let's become friends with Craig. Let's try to anyway. Let's you know, pre-match respect for Craig. That's what I say. Yeah. Yeah, we have a lot of respect for Craig. I do. I don't know about anybody else in this room. There's nobody else in this room. It's just me. And whatever dramatic music this is, what is this?
A standoff here in the middle of the ring.
You can feel how bad these
Disco
competitors
Elysium.
are ready to go at it right now. And oh, look at this. Handshake offered and accepted.
It's the calm before the storm. These two are going to go
Let's have a good match, Craig. Let's you and I, we're going to have a good match again.
That was mutual respect between the
Oh, that was
competitors.
okay, well.
I appreciate true sportsmanship.
This match has
Craig
started
giving
off
me
on
a
the right
stunner.
foot as we saw the honor these superstars share for each other.
Sportsmanship like that is something
Jesus.
you have to earn in the WWE.
Craig's a house of fire
I
right
agree with
now.
you, Saxton. That's not just something you get when you walk in the door.
Steered away there.
tossed aside. Just
Gotta
got
give him
thrown
a
around like a
good
sack of...
suplex.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh God.
Roll up.
She's able to kick out before the refs count.
Still seems a little early.
Caught that and reversed it.
We did put our thing down,
Oh,
flipped it,
jeez,
and
that can
reversed
take
it.
you out.
I don't know what Missy Elliott says after that. I'm sure it's dirty though.
Has him in the corner, thinking
kind
of
of
the next
sounds
move.
Knife edge chop
Disgusting. What a
echoing through the
disgusting
arena.
piece of music.
Oh,
This is just establishing dominance.
Missy Elliott seems like a nice person. I don't really know anything about them. Other than that, though.
piercing elbow drop.
They had a lot of songs about boning. You know, that's what they did. You know?
It's about time, Byron, for you to coach him up.
All right, now that we've had, you know, a few matches with Craig now, I don't think we need to shoot for a 5-star classic this time. Let's just try to end the match. He's gonna kick out. It's fine.
Wasting no time.
This could be
Don't worry.
it.
Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
I do not know how they got up from that.
Operating on pure instinct and adrenaline right now.
You got to give a lot of credit here, withstanding what has taken out many other
Comic
competitors.
Away!
Now he
She
just looks
probably shouldn't be
defenseless
doing
with
that.
every attack.
There's really not very many
you'd be
good
in this
options
position
for
tonight.
that spot.
From the apron.
Diving moonsault from the apron.
Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off.
Clearing off our desk.
You know, I respect Craig very much, but I will put him through an announce
good.
table.
I don't know if
I'll
there's
do
anything
it.
I can watch.
I wonder if you can do this.
This is a situation
I'll
you
never
want to
try.
avoid.
Oh, now see, he should have went through the table there, but that's fine. I digress. It's fine. It's fine. I'll live with it.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Oh no!
She fights her shoulder up before
I like how sometimes you just
Someone
press
beating the one
the
count at
button
this
once.
point.
fist drop.
Craig is not going quietly in the back. Oh, sleeper! Sleeper hold applied.
And this is going to cost so
Craig
much.
wins though.
Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold.
His Blue Knight pride will not allow him to take this match lying down.
He avoids the contact.
Atomic drop? It's an atomic drop. I haven't
starting
seen
to
one
feel
of
the
those
effects
since,
of that offense.
I don't know, 2011? It's been a while. When's the last time you seen a good atomic drop?
Oh, man.
I don't know, it's a fun move. You drop the person on their butt.
Man, we all know what's coming here.
Probably hurts the tailbone a lot, you know?
Oh, she manages to reverse it. Firing with a straight shot there. Answering back.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
We got ourselves an old
And it's furious.
Coburn shootout right here. Bring out the cans. Prepare the sand. Oh no.
Inside cradle.
Again, Craig.
This
is with the AI packaging, and I haven't really tweaked almost any of it, but they do that pin a lot.
My God.
It feels like they do it a lot. Even when I turn it down, it seems like they do that exact.
Shot to the
it's a
gut
possum
will
pin,
break
I think.
things up.
Actually, I'm not actually sure what pin that is now that I think about it.
Followed up with a clothesline.
Let's do a different finisher, huh? Oh,
She's looking to go top rope here.
at least try to.
Take him.
All right. That probably won.
Gotta be it here. Beautiful transition.
And now the cover.
Hey.
Here is your winner.
This is good victory music.
You love to see good things happen to good people.
It didn't just happen to them, Saxton. They
Yeah,
absolutely
who
earned
knows
this win.
if we'll be flagged
just
for it,
happen
but we'll
to
put
also
some
be good.
persona music in
I
there
have a
for
feeling
now.
that this win and the show of respect
And
will
if it
get
doesn't
noticed
work
by the
out,
higher
then it
ups.
doesn't work out.
Yeah, Byron. This
What are
might
they going
be
to
a
do?
landmark moment
Demonetize
for
my
them.
$0? That's fine. I don't care. Rocks fought rocks, and we all lived with it. Uh-huh. And now we're in a light rivalry with Craig Winslow. We're at the Bash in Berlin, so it's a whole thing. And we're going on third to last. We're the popcorn match. I mean, really, we're the popcorn match. Come on. Rocks beat Dakota Kai in a no-holds-barred match. I don't know why they had a no-holds-barred match. They seem to be getting along quite swimmingly, really. But things might have turned for the worse. I don't know. All right. It's perfect entrance music, really.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Salt Lake City, Utah, Kitiana Baker.
Here's a competitor who knows the
I miss
value of respect. At every
some of the
show,
old aspects
this
the
one
entrance
asks me how
editor
my
used to
day is
have.
going and even compliments my suit.
It's decent
A
enough
goody
now, but
two-shoes
like,
and a liar. What a terrible person.
and you could really go all out with some of that stuff back in the day.
A major match ahead of her. She plans on
Now it's
proving
kinda like not
exactly
even
why
worth it,
she's
'cause
worthy
it never
of
works
big
right.
matches like these.
So you just keep it simple. At least I do. Let's see
The
if we can time
WWE
whatever
Universe
this
just
is.
exploded.
Oh,
And her opponent from Richmond, Virginia.
This is
weighing
Craig's
in
music
at
now. It's this, whatever it is.
228 pounds, the Virginia.
it's actually from Live Alive.
Wilson.
The
You know what?
WWE Universe
It's
more
perfect.
than ready to see this one start. This is going to be
It's
good.
not. It's not perfect. I mean, if we could give Craig any song, I think we all know what it would be. And it's definitely Bon Jovi. It's My Life. I mean, for those not in the know, that would be Craig's song. That's what he would come out to.
He's been demanding this match for quite some time, and now he is
This
ready to
ain't
compete.
a song for the broken-hearted. Wow, wow. I don't know the rest of the words. I just know that's the first line. Sadly, Julian, yes, you do a lot of the time. Universe mode is kind of flawed in a lot of fundamental ways. So now I'm explaining for people watching later to people that aren't really familiar with these games how universe mode is. Universe mode, Julian, it'll put you in a rivalry and it'll just keep putting you in a match with them. Now the point of that is to, like, you're supposed to, like, you know, attack them during the match or attack them after the match, but it will keep putting you in the same match over and over again. It's heavily flawed. It really needs an update. for a while that was kind of fine, but it will put you in matches with different people every now and then. But usually, like, the superstar you're in a rivalry with will come out and they'll distract you or fight you or whatever the hell they're gonna do, right? But yeah, like, and sometimes it's even worse than that. Sometimes the rivalry will extend, and then you'll just be fighting the same person for a while. It's kind of ridiculous and definitely needs tweaked. This is the mode that everybody likes in this game, and we like it for a reason, because you can fantasy book, right? I like it for that. My goal every time I play this game is to make enough people to where I can have my own little custom bullshit universe and not even have anything from WWE. I try to get rid of all the stuff that the game actually has in it, so I don't have to see it. But yeah, it's heavily flawed and it's needed an update, and it feels kind of like a very ignored mode for the most part. At least now it seems like they're like at least adding stuff, so maybe they're kind of paying attention, but we had to add the island, so I don't know. This is like the hardcore fans' favorite mode. Right?
Yeah, there are no easy wins here in WWE. It's going to take focus, talent, and hard work.
It's a great mode. It needs some like really fundamental tweaks.
And across the ring is an opponent with no shortage of fighting spirit. We could be in for some
because yeah, like this isn't how you would book a wrestling show. You wouldn't keep booking this match over and over again. Right? Like it's just not how it works. You can pick certain one. Like at least now you have like control over what happens in the rivalries. Like before it would just be randomized.
Moving out of the hold and now able to lean into a headlock.
You'd be in a rivalry with somebody, but you had no control over like if your character like turned heel or not. It would just do that. This is very elegant music for this match, though. I'm just gonna tell you, let's go for the pin for no reason.
And shoulders down. This might do it. Hold on. Trying to steal one here.
We're gonna bridge out.
Turns the tables. Shoulders down.
I don't feel like that'd be a thing we'd be able to do with Craig, but you know,
staying in this one.
He's a nimble
Into
man.
the ring again now.
Wow, float over.
I do like that move. I think it's cool.
He gets out of the way.
Showing no signs of defense here, guys.
Right into the pin.
Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
It's not over yet. Plenty left to go in this one.
Wow. Elbow. Definitely some damage dealt to him there.
There was definitely some damage dealt to Craig there. You know? Good observation, Michael Cole. Alright, that didn't work. Thanks for that. Thanks, video game. That feels like an AI glitch that they do that
almost
pin so
instantaneous
much.
kick out there.
But maybe they just do that pin a lot. I don't know. I did something I said, but I don't know what I said.
And she's returning fire.
Oh, caught him. Caught him slipping.
Oh, basement clothesline. Ouch.
All in all, though, with this game, I do have to say, as many complaints as I have about it overall, it still plays. There's something about how it plays this year that I'm really kind of into. Like I lose a lot of matches for doing like sometimes the AI will just like absolutely like fucking punk my ass, and it's kind of great. Every time it happens, I'm like, oh no, they got me. That was just stupid on my part.
I've noticed some friction lately between these superstars.
Well, you can't be friends with everybody.
I've noticed the same. There's definitely something of a rivalry here.
There's something about it. It's
what do they got planned
I'm kind of liking it.
Nelson applied.
It ain't perfect by any stretch, and there's a lot of things that
Yeah, but you gotta expect a
piss
few
me off
bumps and
about it,
bruises
but,
at this point.
you know,
And he gets directed into the corner.
Oh, that's going to sting.
This is just establishing dominance, followed by the stomp.
And now he's just facing an unyielding assault.
Poor
Yeah,
Craig.
he's definitely doing some backpedaling.
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming. Springboard. Plancha.
Pinpoint precision, right on target.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
Even though I've heard this song entirely too many times.
Standing moonsault.
Oh no, they're coming this way.
Sir, we already went that way. I don't know what you're talking about.
Into the ring.
Ooh, well measured.
Momentum is
Give him a little
completely
stomp
with her
on the
right now.
ankle
She is
there,
on
just
a
to let him
roll, and
know
it looks
that he
like
has
no one
legs.
can stop her.
His opponent keeps piling it on him.
Sometimes you gotta let your opponent know they have legs.
And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce. Oh, it's coming!
Unless they reverse it. Oh, they didn't. Well, that's a match.
That's gotta be the end. Going right into the pin attempt.
I like how they count it right on the side. Oh my God, he kicked out. I can't believe it. I'm actually shocked right
To
now.
kick out there. A big opportunity falling through their fingers. You've got to continue fighting and hope your
I mean,
next
we
big
are
move is the
in
last one.
Berlin. We should give them a show. We should give them a goddamn show. All right, Craig, it's on you. You're gonna have to ring general this, because if I keep beating you up, it's gonna be the match, bud. So, all right, there you go. There you go. You got this. Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. I play this game so weird. Where I would just let the computer beat me up for a while. I'm like, no. You gotta let them have their shots.
Measured up nicely. Fist drop. The damage is starting
Putting on
to
a show
affect her.
here, people. We're putting on a show. Uh-oh, Craig's going up top. This is a bad idea.
Here we go.
He shouldn't do this. Oh, but he did, and it landed. Pin him, Craig. Oh, okay. Well, we're done.
How much longer can these
He's gonna pile drive me.
continue to fend off
All right,
defeat?
well, that's
Every obstacle's been met with now into the cover.
The fate of the match is at stake.
She breaks the
no,
ref's
not
count.
even a 2
Wow.
count. That's all right, Craig. You'll get him this time. Don't worry about it. Just keep, keep on trucking. You got this, buddy. We all believe.
Oh, man! Leg drop arm breaker.
That hurt my arm a little bit.
Drops the
Now Craig is letting his opponent know that she has
She is
arms.
getting
Soon we could be seeing a submission here.
Oh, all right. It's gonna tap me out outside. That's fine.
A single leg
I don't know how good of an idea that is, but here we are.
Right to the jaw. Has him up for the power slam and instead delivers the
All right,
inverted
Craig is
DDT.
putting on a match here. We're 3.5 stars right now.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
You can do it, Craig.
Going to the
Oh,
top.
he's
rope.
going up.
What's his
Oh, he's
plan?
going up. Oh, he's doing it.
Oh no, eyes on the target.
To the sky. Nobody home.
Oh, we dodged it.
Uh-oh, full Nelson. Versus Tio.
That's okay. He'll kick
Staying
out.
with it into the cover.
Unless the
Two count.
referee knocks him out.
So
You never know.
close. That could have
That
been
is one
it.
of my favorite bugs that they never fix, is that sometimes the referees just count on the they'll just hit the person and it actually they flinch from it. It's great. I love it so much.
Echoing through the arena. Moving
It's like they're really upset with
Big
the
shot
person
connects.
on the bottom of the
Precarious
pin.
position on the top turnbuckle. Not a lot of real estate to work with.
Yeah, let's give them the
Look
pin here
at
too. Maybe
this
we'll win.
power.
I don't know.
suplex.
Sometimes we win off the superplex.
Wasting no time.
Get him.
Into the cover.
Get him, ref. Oh, that got him. Yeah, the ref knocked him out. What are you going to do?
Huge victory.
Hey, we did it. It was a great match. 3.5 stars. We could have done better for Berlin, but we didn't. We used up all our energy that one time. Is Gunther the World Heavyweight Champion right now? At least in this universe mode he is. Good for him. Good for him. He deserves it. I guess the Cody Rhodes is the undisputed champion, huh? Yeah, sure. Alright. Well, that seems like a good a place as any. I'm gonna go ahead and exit here. And I have to do a whole thing this now because I'm streaming this from console. But good fade out. That's good. That's good. That's what we needed. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. The Xbox gets really loud and it comes through in my audio, and I fucking despise it for that. What are you gonna do? The music really hides that, which is nice. But what are you gonna do? Nobody probably notices anyway, unless you have earbuds on, in which case I'm very apologize. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You get it. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this stream. Yeah, I just wanted a short little stream to show that thing off and, I don't know, play something. Still want to do a Skyrim stream this week, but I don't know if I'm going to get to it. If I do it, it'll either be tomorrow or Saturday. We'll see. We'll see. Or it'll just keep doing this, because I'm kind of hooked on making things again, which every once in a while I get that way. But anyway, thanks for joining me today. You can find the stream at twitch.tv/TyronSwift. If you're watching this right now, you're already there. So congratulations, you. I don't know why you're doing that, but I appreciate it. Or you can find this stuff on YouTube if you're watching the stream archive or something like that at TyronSwift TV on YouTube. Go catch the fever. Also, the Stage Select podcast. That's a good show too. That Craig's on there sometimes. He hasn't been on there in a while, but maybe he'll show up again. You never know. You never can tell. It's the whole thing. Anyway. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hopefully you learned something from this stream, or you learned nothing, and that's also fine. I don't really care. I just appreciate you being here or not. Whatever. It's been real. That's a good outro. I should start saying that. It's been real, then do the thing. I like it. It's been real. Somebody probably does that, right? That's probably some streamer that's like, it's been real, guys. Like, I don't like it. I like my overly awkward goodbying. I think that's what we'll stick with. Goodbye. 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 I hit button now. Goodbye. Goodbye.